tried to do it with my visualising. Not using the mark on the floor.
There you go.
Far too right.
Exactly. So we're looking here now as kind of what your pre-shot routine is going to be. Okay, so always start from behind the ball, picking at your target. Okay. Now whether you start from practice swings or behind the ball doesn't matter. Yeah. I would probably say do your practice swings first, then come behind the golf ball, then aim and then hit. Okay, but you do your practice swings over here. Okay, making a swing that's the rehearsal of what you want to do. So we'll just play this through now. So if the first one was good, you go with it, That's the important thing. Go with the practice swing. Don't have the first one being good and then change, and have 3 or 4, because now you think, oh, God, I got better. So now you come into the golf ball, okay? So the first thing you do is set your club down, aiming at this sort of spot just in front. So you're aiming at your target better, okay? Then you get yourself set to the golf ball with your feet last. You pick your spot there, which you can aim at. You're aiming the club there now, getting your grip. In your setup you do, and then you set your feet and body. Like I say, the feet don't necessarily make a massive difference on direction. The shoulders will do, okay? Now you can see it. You start to swing the golf club back, you haven't looked. I went, whoa, look. Yeah. And then you look. Now again, you have in this case a lot of looks because you're trying, I'll look. Exactly. I mean, you probably had about 6. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's probably a little bit too many. Exactly. But I think I'd rather you have too many. But at least if you're doing this now, if you're just stood there doing that, you'll start becoming aware. If you hit good contacts, which that last one was a good contact, and you saw it go over here, this look will now sort of resonate in your brain and go, okay, this feeling with a good contact sends it there. So I got to move everything round now the circle to aim everything further to the left. And you become more aware of how your aim looks and how straight feels. Because at the moment, as we saw, aiming from the side with the gun up here, we're not very good at doing that, as nobody is. So we've got to get into that thing. So once we start looking at target, then we can set up. In this case, it was a good movement back. The setup's much better. Nice turn, good strike, good twist through, and the ball then went again a little bit to the right of target, as we can see. But once you get used to aiming over a certain spot in front of you, looking at target, preparing for the shot better, you will just hit your better shots will become more rewarded because they're going where you want to go. Your bad shot, even that last number, the one before that you didn't quite get a good contact, was less bad. Exactly, because everything you're doing now is having a benefit to the outcome of the shot. So they've got to refresh that and go back. Practice swings, I would go first. Do all your practice swings on the side. If the first one's good, go with it. Once the first swing feels good, then you start from behind the golf ball now, getting your target. Pick your spot again, a bit of grass or dirt, or divot in front of the golf ball. Then you come into the side of the golf ball, aiming the club at that spot you've chosen, and get good at doing that. Then you set your grip in the sort of natural way that you've done now from the lesson one we did, in a good spot. Set your feet. Look. 1 or 2 would be enough. You haven't got to have like 10, but I'd rather see in some ways too many than none.
Roughly where you're going.
Just see what you're trying to do. Like I say, if I said you throw that ball into a bin, you wouldn't just sort of look at the bin and look at the ball and then just guess. You'd be there going and trying to see it. So you're just trying to sort of see what the shot's going to look like. And then from there, once you're set comfortable to the golf ball, you've had your look, 3, 2, 1, and pull the trigger. If you have too many looks, you'll start staying still very long. That's the only thing. But the shot was decent then. So the swing's good, the movement's good. Just that work before the shot there, Steve. Okay, mate? Very good.